car just pulled out in front of me. That was nice. Okay, so we're on an adventure today, people. Let's go. Well, hello, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. So, what are we doing today? My game plan today is I'm going to do some Walmart Spark, but I want to talk to you guys about the pros and cons of Walmart Spark. What's the good things and what's the bad things about Walmart Spark? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I do have a pickup right now for Walmart Spark. It is a bulk order. I think it's like $42, but there's a $10 incentive. So that'll bring it back. So that'll bring it up to like $51. So that's pretty good. But my main focus on the video today is I want to talk about pros and cons of Walmart Spark. Why? Why are you doing that, Mark? Why do you want to talk to us about the pros and cons of Walmart Spark? And the reason why I want to talk to you about it is because, well, that's what my main app is. I think it's a good app, personally, for making some extra money. There's some people that do it full time. And they seem like they do pretty good. The ones that I talk to, they make pretty good money doing it full time. So I figured I'd get on here, kind of give you a little idea of my experiences with Walmart Spark, the pros and cons that I kind of see out of it. I've been doing it now for over a year, so I kind of have an idea about it. Also, if you want to see any like ride-alongs with Walmart Spark or DoorDash, just check out the rest of my videos that I have, because I got plenty of ride-alongs. When it comes to that how-to videos, tutorials, if you ran into my channel because you watched the tutorial, I really appreciate it. Please comment down below. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet to my channel, make sure you do that. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. So I'll jump on here and let you guys know. So what I want to talk to you guys first about today is the pros. There is quite a bit of pros when it comes to Walmart Spark. I want to talk about the top five in the way I look at it. So the first one, of course, we got to talk about money. There's so many different type of options that you could do with Walmart Spark to make money. You can always do the curbside pickup, which is where I'm at right now. You guys can always do the bulk orders, where you can make a little extra money when it comes to that. You guys can always do shopping orders. If you don't like to wait at the curbside pickup, you can always do shopping orders, make some money there. And also you could do the pharmacy. Also, Walmart Spark has different, it's not just based around Walmart. Sometimes they have different type of stores. So you can do like Advanced Autos, you can do Sally's, you can do GameStop if you have stuff like that. You can do Shoe Carnival. Only once in a while do I ever get any type of orders like that, but you can make some money that way. So let's talk about base pay. So base pay with Walmart Spark. So base pay is a little higher than what it is, at least in my market. Most apps that I do, like DoorDash, Uber. DoorDash here, base pay can be between $2 to $2.50, and so is Uber. The base pay here at Walmart Spark is, if you do a shopping, it's $11. It's pretty good for base pay. Or if you do curbside pickup, it's another $7. So that's nice. Another incentive when it comes to doing the curbside pickup is if you wait longer than 10 minutes, they'll pay you for your time. So you'll get an extra couple bucks. I think it's like $3 for waiting. And also what I've seen too is the other day I had to wait a while at a curbside. So I ended up canceling it. And when I canceled it, they gave me my time wait, which was $3, plus they gave me a little bit of the pay, which was $10. So I made $13 off of that just by doing that. So that's what the number one, to me, that's my first one when it comes to pros. All right. So the second pro would be on my list would be incentive pay. Incentive pay for Walmart Spark is pretty good. I have no complaints about it. I make pretty good money doing it. And it's a lot different. Whoa, car just pulled out in front of me. That was nice. Okay. So we're on an adventure today, people. The incentive is really good. Usually they're not like all the time every day, unless it gets into the holidays. And during the holidays, it's great. So right now I'm on an incentive. I'm doing a bunch of bulk orders. There's some right here and in the back. And I got it in the all the way in my back of my truck too. I got a TV back there that I'm going to be loading up. So, and it's an extra $10 on top of the pay that you already get for that. So those are really nice. Sometimes I'll scroll somewhere around here. Sometimes you'll have to complete like a challenge. Like you guys have seen me complete challenges that I've accepted to where maybe I'll do 3 and then I'd get an extra $15 or $21. They have those, or they just have like they do now where it's unlimited. You take curbside pickups that's eligible for the incentive, and you make $10 extra. So those are nice. I had one the other day. It was $12 for every incentive that I get done. So the incentive pay is excellent. I can't complain about it. To me personally, I think it's better than even peak pay when it comes to DoorDash. But that would be my number 2. I know it kind of goes with money, but it's also it's its own separate entity because they only do it once in a while, and unless it's a special occasion, like right now, it's a holiday, and they got so many that they need to get out, and they pay pretty good. So that's definitely a time when you want to get out and start making some money. So that's my number 2. Next will be my number 3. We'll see how it goes. All right. So I'll be back. All right. So what's my number 3? Let's talk about it. My number 3 would be how easy the app is to use. It's crazy how easy it's used. So if you're doing a curbside pickup, and like I said, I got tutorials on this. If you guys want to watch videos, you get there, you accept it, you accept the order, what you want, you push starting, and when you get to where you need to go for the curbside pickup, you scroll down until you find your spot, whatever your number is or letter or whatever it is, and then you push that you're there, and you pretty much just wait until they come, and then they'll ask you what your code number is, and you tell them what your code number is. It's completely that easy. The next one would be if you're doing a shopping order. So the way the shopping order is, it's very easy too. You accept the order when it pops in. You say that you're starting, start the order. When you get to the store, it'll ask you if you're there. You say, yes, you're here. And then you go into the store and you start shopping. You can always preview the list of the items if you want to before you start shopping. I recommend to do that because it makes it easier when you go try to shop. So then after that, then you go to the store, you go into the store, and you just start shopping. You look at the whatever the item is, and right above it'll tell you what aisle it's actually in, the section it's in, and then the modular number it's in, and it takes you right to the right to the item. That's how easy it is. I've done other apps when it comes like Instacart. I've done DoorDash. I've done Uber on shopping. And this is by far the easiest app to be able to use. Like I said, if you want an example how to do it, I've got tons of videos about it, how I went into stores and actually shopped for you guys and showed you exactly how to do it. It's all right there. So to me, the next pro is the way that the app works. So once you get your order completed, either through pharmacy, which pharmacy is the same way as shopping, you just go to the pharmacist, you go to the pharmacy, you go, and they'll go up there and You tell them what your number is, as far as just like you do with a pickup, with the curbside pickup. You tell them what your number is, they find it, and then they set you up with it. That's it's they'll explain everything else. I've actually done a pharmacy video for you guys too. If you guys want to search that, it's under pharmacy video pickup. Check that out. It's available for all y'all to look at. It's still the same today as what it was the other day. So I'm here at my next drop. I'll jump back on here when I can. All right. So what's number 4 on my list? Let's figure this out. So number 4 would probably be a really good one too, especially if you have things that you need to do in your life. It is, you can set your own schedule. So unlike other type of apps like DoorDash, where you have to, sorry about the sun, guys, where you have to go around their schedule whenever they're going to be open, things like that. With Walmart Spark, you can pretty much start at 6 in the morning. So here it is, my market, all the way up till 11 o'clock in the evening. It's perfect for somebody who maybe does this part-time, or has a busy schedule, another busy schedule. There we go. Or has another busy schedule that keeps them from being able to work a full-time job. So this is definitely a really good job to have. When it comes to that, you could set your own schedule, you can set your own time. You can set, basically you go in the app and you can put in there if you want to work for an hour or a half an hour blocks, or if you want to work for 4-hour blocks. I think the most you could go up is like 5 hours, and then you have to start it back over. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You just go back in there and sign out and then sign yourself back in for however long you want to go. So that's what's nice about Walmart Spark. The pro is you can set your own schedule. All right. So we'll see what the last one's going to be when it comes to pros. I'll come back. All right. So I got you sideways now. All right. So my number 5. What is my number 5? My number 5, if you did not kind of notice, most of the stuff wraps around money. So number 5 is you get extra money if you have to wait too long at the curbside pickup. That's nice. Who could complain about extra money? So usually it's around $3 or $4. It just depends. So if you wait there longer than 10 minutes, they're going to pay you for your wait time. So that's not bad at all. I can't complain about getting more money. That's always nice. So there's so much more when it comes to Walmart Spark, when it comes to the perks that I didn't add in here. So if you do so many orders and you don't get any complaints on you, you'll get free memberships. When it comes to Walmart Plus, you might get a free month of it or 6 months. It just depends. I got an email the other day. I'll post it up here somewhere. Oh, almost dropped you. I'll post it up somewhere for you guys so you know. I dropped you guys. Sorry about that. So there is a lot of perks when it comes to Walmart. Doing this Walmart Spark, you can get, if you do so many, you get your merits up. You can get free Walmart Plus for a month to 6 months. It just depends on what you get. And then you get Paramount Plus for free. You get so much discounts on your gas. So you get like 10 cents off of your gas. There's so many different type of perks that you get when it comes to doing Walmart Spark. That's just insane. So if you are on a wait list, it is worth it. But that's the top 5 that I can give you. Let's go with the cons. So we're going to start the cons out. Every app has an issue. No matter how perfect you think it's going to be, every app has issues. DoorDash has issues. Ubers have issues. And Instacart has issues. All these different ones have issues. Walmart Spark's no exception. It has issues. And this doesn't necessarily come with the app part, but this has to do with the loading up at curbside. So there is times that you're going to have to wait for a while. The other night, because of being busy, I had to wait almost an hour for a curbside pickup. The only reason why I waited that long was because it was for $80. If it wasn't for $80, I wouldn't have waited that long. There's times where I've had to cancel orders when I get there after I waited so long. I usually don't wait longer than 20 minutes. I just don't do it because that extra $3 isn't worth over 20 minutes. So I can say one of the cons is a curbside pickup. You'll be waiting for a long time. So that's cons number 1. Let's find out what number 2 is. All right. So con number 2 is tip baiting. So on Walmart Spark, the people have the option to take away the tip if they want to, or to lower the tip, or to add the tip. That's one bad thing about the app, is if you think you're doing an order that has like a $40 tip on it, which I've done a couple of those right now during Christmas, and those people could take away the tip. I believe they have 24 hours to something like that, to where they could take away the tip if they want to. So that is definitely a con, especially if you think that you're going to get a really good tip and you're doing this. You're shopping for the people. You're taking your time. It takes an hour sometimes to shop 80 some pieces of items, and then your tip's supposed to be $40, and then they take it away. Why? Because they're just jerks. So, or you might not got the right thing or whatever, but more than likely it is they tip baited you. They told you they were going to do it so you can get it done for them, because they were like, there ain't no way nobody's going to do this for $11. So that's what they do. That's how they tip bait you. They have an option to take away the tip if they want to, after you deliver the items. So that is number 2, and that one is not cool at all. So let's find out what number 3 is. All right. So number 3, as I was getting ready to deliver this. So the number 3 is getting too many low offers. Low order offers are terrible when you're only getting $11 or $7 for a 5, 6, 7 mile ratio. That is terrible. So there is a lot of orders that just don't make any sense to take sometimes. There's a lot of times I just don't take orders for a long time just because of the fact that I'm not going to take crappy orders. So when it comes to that, there's a lot of upside down orders where the pay will be $7 to $11 and you're driving 15 miles because somebody doesn't want to give a tip. And you could be dropping off 2 or 3 packages, 2 or 3 orders at the time too. So that is definitely a con when it comes to this. You will get upside down orders and low paying orders. All right. So let's find out what number 4 is. All right. So now we're at number 4. It's rough TVS. So we're at number 4. So number 4 for cons would have to be, for me, weather. Having to deal with the weather. The reason why I do a lot of country roads, and they're not the greatest at cleaning off the country roads after it snows, or we have freezing ice or anything like that. They don't really treat the roads that well here, unfortunately. It takes them a while to get all these roads clear. So for me, it's definitely them taking care of the weather. I've done snow. I've done freezing rain. I've worked in rain, a storm, lightning. Yeah, it would definitely have to be the weather. There's a lot of times where weather just keeps me from wanting to even go out. Like if it's bad out, if it's cold, or if it's too hot, or it's just too whatever outside, I ain't going out there. I ain't going to do it. That's just me. I know some people have to. I understand. I respect that. But when it comes to me, I'm not going to do it. Like usually when it starts getting dark, I'm done, especially in the wintertime. So I might do this for a couple hours after I get off work. That's probably what I'm going to do now. So number 4 would definitely be weather. All right, so I finally finished these the bulk order. So it is the bulk order. It is 511, so it's not too bad. I think I started it around 3:30 or so, so that's pretty good. For 50 some bucks. All right, so number 5 on my list, and it's happened to me a lot, and that would be the app glitching on me. It is crazy how much it glitches on me. I don't know if it glitches on everybody the way it does me, but it does. So, like, even right there, dropping off the very last package, it glitched out on me. For some reason, it wouldn't scan the tag. So, I had to do it a couple times. Like, it just slows you down. I go and drop it off, and then it tells me I have to do it again. So I had to knock on the door to talk to the people to be able to get the package so I can scan it again. I felt so unprofessional. It can be so unprofessional sometimes. So even like in the store, if you're trying to scan things, when you're doing shopping orders, you have to scan it a couple times to make sure that you're even scanning it right. Because they'll say, nope, wrong barcode, wrong barcode. It's not the wrong barcode. It's just my phone's acting dumb. There's been times where I've tried to check out at the register with it when I'm doing a shopping, and I've had to turn my phone off and turn it back on. There's so many different type of incidents where it's just been issues after issues after issues when it comes to this. So that would be my number 5, would actually be the glitching. So let's see what my extra bonuses would be. All right. Talk to you in a minute. All right. So here's some of my bonus for my cons. It would have to be the wear and tear on your vehicle, the maintenance on your vehicle. You are going to put up a lot of miles on your vehicle. You're going to have to get oil changes, brake changes. Things are going to happen to your vehicle, unfortunately, as part of the job. And then also, it just, it wears and tears on your vehicle. That would definitely be one of my top cons too. I just didn't put it on the list, is the maintenance part. But overall, I mean, it's a good job. It does bring in some pretty good money. That, a nice little side hustle. Say thank you for watching. Also, comment down below if any of these pros or cons have affected you in any type of way. Let's share. Let's talk about our experiences on here. Like always, let's go. Let's go.